Okay, these are the Reist single stage snow throwers. We have 3 sizes available. This is the 1000 series we're looking at here. It does have category 1 3-point hitch and also available in hydraulic drive. We have both mounts here. We can unbolt the gearbox and bolt the hydraulic motor on at this point here, which drives the shaft over to here. So it is convertible within the hour to switch it from 3-point hitch to skid steer mount. It chain drives to the rotor at the front with a Torflex tightener, which pre-tensions the chain at the right tension at all times, so there's no maintenance on that. The rotor is a 20-inch rotor with 4 blades on it. It runs roughly about 500 RPM in that range there. Very high capacity, works really well on wet, heavy snow without plugging up, more so than 2-stage. This one just has a manual hood turner and deflector, also available with electric or hydraulic. This one is 48 inches wide. The next one over here is our 2000 series, similar concept. Again, this is now a 24-inch rotor. Roughly the 400 or 500 RPM depending on how far you want to throw the product. 4 blades on the rotor. This one is set up for skid steer and hydraulic mode. So it has the category 1 3-point hitch with an adapter plate on it to go to skid steer, and it has the hydraulic motor mounted on here, which again can be replaced with a gearbox and take this adapter off and go to 3-point hitch. The drive is a similar situation here with a Torflex tightener, again, so the chain is pre-tensioned at all times. The shafts here are both the same size, so we can adjust speeds just by switching sprockets or changing out the motor. So there's 2 options there to get your speeds right for different hydraulic drive units. Ideally, a high flow system is much better for these, as you would get more power out of it type of thing. They will work on 25 gallons. 35 is much better. If you're doing a lot of custom work, you probably want a high flow unit for that. This one has a hydraulic hood deflector as well as a hydraulic turner, which has a hydraulic motor here, and the motor is spring loaded, so it tensions this chain to the proper tension at all times as well. The rotor is adjustable here to keep it close to the housing, which makes it blow better. The closer you can run that, the better they actually blow. Just cut. What did I forget? I think that's... Maybe maybe I'll just talk about the rotor a bit more. Let's just go on it again there.
Okay.
One thing to keep in mind with these units is that they do work well on very high speeds. There's a deflector here. What happens with these, being the rotor runs fast, the snow doesn't come around the side of the blower, it all moves into the center. When the chute's full, it just recycles at the front here until the chute's emptier again, then it goes again. So doing parking lots or whatever, you can go very fast with these units and not have any side spillage with them whatsoever. Are about 20% less than a 2-stage to move the same amount of snow. And the reason for that is because the rotor doesn't break up the snow like a 2-stage does, where the auger actually breaks it up and then it changes direction into the fan, and the fan breaks it down finer yet. In a single stage, you're just like taking a shovel and picking it up and throwing it, so it comes out of the chute much coarser, and that's the reason they do take less horsepower. So when you're on a hydraulic system where you always have limited power, there's a big advantage to go to the single stage units.